Thank you. I hope we can get done and have a slightly different venue or environment here for this next half of the session. I am Reed King. I am running for state representative, House District 64. I've been out knocking on doors. I literally have knocked on thousands of doors. You've probably started seeing my signs. I've started seeing people at the door who said, you talked to my mom 2 months ago, or you saw my friend across town last week. And word's getting out about our campaign to restore conservatism back into the legislature in Austin. Several of the concerns I hear at the doors have to do with Battleground Texas, the governor's race, and the other party's opponent for us. And they're concerned, but they also tell me that, we may not have to worry about that quite so much if we have Republicans standing for what Republicans are supposed to stand for in Washington, D.C. and in Austin. A wise man that I met a while back actually told me that, I think it was Miss Ring who said it, we don't have to worry about the Democrats turning Texas blue until the moderate Republicans turn it purple first. And there's some truth to that, if you think about it. Given the choice between the real thing and a light version of that real thing, people are going to choose the real thing every time. If we choose a real conservative to go against a real liberal, in Texas, they will choose the real conservative every time. So we need to be careful of who we send out of the primary to do that battle in November and to govern the state of Texas over the next 2 years. Now, in my race, I've been very fortunate. A lot of challengers don't get the endorsements I've been getting. It's been a very eye-opening experience for me these past several months as I've been filling out questionnaires that groups are sending to me to find out what my views are on things, and then having me go and meet with them in person, sitting around a table kind of like this one. Some of them have been the long conference table because they had more people around that wanted to grill me, and get to know me, look me in the eye, and tell me, or ask me questions, make sure that I was the one who actually filled out the questionnaire. Evidently, there are candidates that actually have their staff fill out the questionnaires for them, which I find odd because if it's going out with my name, I want to make sure it's me that's doing it. Texans for Fiscal Responsibility is one of them. They've been around for years. They've been watching the voting record of our legislators, all of them here in the state of Texas, and they've scored them on their votes. They've said, this is a good vote. Let's look at the Republican Party platform. This is good. This is not good. They actually tell the legislators before they score them, this is one that we're going to be watching. This is one that's going to count, so that everyone knows what the playing field is. They endorsed me in this race. Texas Homeschool Coalition, another one. Mike mentioned that I homeschool my 6 children. Actually, my wife does most of the work, but I get to claim some of the credit. I'm the principal. So, as a former public school teacher, the son of a retired public school teacher, the brother of a current Texas public school teacher, as both my grandmothers, my grandfather taught at A&M, so yes, there will be no Aggie blood in the water here. Education is very strong in my family. I chose to homeschool my kids. Texas Homeschool Coalition has endorsed me in this race. Texas Right to Life has endorsed me in this race as well. They are the oldest and the largest pro-life organization in Texas. They actually had 2 interviews for me because they very seldom endorse against incumbents. A lot of times they will not endorse the incumbent, but it's very seldom they will actually endorse the challenger. Who did I get? Texas Fiscal Responsibility, Texas Homeschool, Texas Right to Life. I'm missing one here. Homeschool, Right to Life. Someone fill me in. Blank.
Eagle Forum.
Eagle Forum. Thank you, Kathy Adams. Kathy Adams of the Texas Eagle Forum also has endorsed me in this race. These people don't take lightly their responsibility to let people know who's running in the race. I've got a vision of Texas that does not lead us the way California is going. I've got a vision for Texas to get it back to what I grew up thinking Texas was. to what the rest of the world and the nation thinks we probably still are. But we've got some problems under the hood that we'll probably hear about here. Thank you.